I'm Drew Schlossberg, and we are back with Mary Jurgensen, Community Outreach Director for Gary and Mary Westpace, joined by her colleague, Matt Vasile. And right before a break, Matt, we were just talking about, something that you work on, and Mary knows this also well, too. When you work with seniors, do you let them know, boy, this is probably a good time to consider doing X, or actually you can, stay at your house and get these services? Mm-hmm. What type of advice do you give, and how do you know to give that type of advice?
Yeah, definitely. So I think this comes up a lot in conversations with seniors and also family caregivers. Some things to pay attention to might be personal hygiene, increased falls. There might be bills piling up, or just a change in mood and engagement in regular social activities that's changed. Those are important things to kind of be aware of with your loved one. And if you've noticed it keeps happening and you're not too sure how to address it, I think it's good to just open up the conversation with them, ask neutral questions, open-ended questions. Hey, I noticed you used to take pride in hygiene and things like that, and getting ready for stuff. You're not getting ready as much as you used to. Do you feel like something's changed? Or, you've missed a few bills. Is that something you're aware of? Is there anything that you need that I can help you with as the family caregiver? That might be a few things you could say or offer them. And really just kind of keeping an eye on when things start to build on each other, and maybe reaching out to a local PACE organization or contacting some of the community resources to ask for some more help and kind of a thorough follow-up.
Yeah, and that advice is just spot on, because most people I don't know how I'm going to approach this. Are you kidding me? I mean, what you stated was perfectly. Whether they can do it in your intonation is good, but that takes practice, and you're a pro at doing that. But it lets them, certainly not be intimidated or scared or anxious, or what are you trying to do? On this, we know a lot of times, whether it's, onset dementia, whatever, people start thinking differently and start acting out when it's not really them, but it is them. You guys know this better than anybody on that. So I think that is spot on. Do you have on your website, Matt and Mary, here are some things that you should ask or you should be aware of, if you're just how you described it? Is that on the site?
Yeah, that is on our website, as well as I think a couple other places where
we do. We have a very active blog portion of our website that has all sorts of tips and relevant stories. I think we even have some participant stories about what happened after they discovered PACE.
Right.
But I think to add to what Matt was saying as well, I think my team in enrollment is really the first entry point. This is where families call in, and sometimes they were given a card, or they don't know who they're calling or why they're calling.
Right.
And our goal really is to let them know you're not alone. And this isn't the first quote unquote rodeo that our team has ever entered into.
Right.
We're going to be with you along the way. You don't have to continue to struggle and seek help all by yourself blindly. We try to establish that relationship that we can literally, take you by the hand. Maybe it's just over the phone. And if it's not PACE for you today, or if PACE just isn't forever for you, trust that we'll get you to one of our community partners that can make this journey a little easier.